Hey kindergarten friends, happy Tuesday. Today we are going to be talking about cylinders and cones. So if you would please take out your math book to page 591, we will start there by talking about cylinders. So if you need to pause this, go ahead, and if not, let's get started. So if you're looking at the screen right now, this is what we call a cylinder. What do you notice about this cylinder, Wyatt? Hayden, what do you notice about the cylinder? Millie, what do you think about the cylinder? Presley, do you notice it has some flat surfaces? And then Raleigh, do you notice that it has some round surfaces? That's right. So a cylinder has two flat circles on each side and a curved middle part. That's right. Takai, I imagine they take a circle and they just drug it up like that. All right, so we're going to play a little game, cylinder or not a cylinder. So what is this, you guys? Cylinder. Good. What is this? Not a cylinder. Good job, Michelle. Cylinder or not a cylinder? Oh, I see Kira shaking her head. She's like, it's a sphere, Mrs. Norton. That's right. Cylinder or not a cylinder? Cylinder. Good job, Presley. Cylinder or not a cylinder? Not a cylinder. It's a cone. Very good, you guys. So this is a cylinder. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to go to the page 591, and we're going to draw in things that we think are cylinders. So let's brainstorm together some objects that look like cylinders. Well, the first thing I think of when I see this is I think of a soup can. So I'm going to draw one. When I draw it, I draw a circle, two lines down, and then I connect the lines at the bottom so it looks like this. I drew a circle, two lines down, and I connect it at the bottom. And I'm going to write chicken noodle on there. Chicken noodle. All right. So, what else looks like a cylinder? What else do we use that looks like that? Can you think of something? Right now, I'm going to challenge you to brainstorm something else that looks like a cylinder and draw it down in your journal, and then we can talk more about it. All right, are you ready? Go. Cece really likes these. I don't know. She likes raisins, and we have a raisin tub in our room, and it looks just like a cylinder. Can you think of something that we've done in the past that doesn't? I think maybe a cone. Ice cream cone is definitely not a cylinder. A soccer ball was a sphere, and that's not a cylinder. So right now, if you need to pause it, I want you to come up with two different three-dimensional shapes that are not a cylinder. All right, and when you're ready, go ahead and unpause me and meet me on the next page to talk about what makes a cylinder. All right. So if you look right here, does a cylinder have a flat surface? It does. Does it have a curved surface? It does. How many flat surfaces does it have? We said this part is curved, but it has a flat surface on the top and a flat surface on the bottom. So how many surfaces would that be? It would be 1, 2. So at the bottom of our page right here, we're going to say that a cylinder has 2 flat surfaces. And this reminds me of a birthday candle. Doesn't it remind you of a birthday candle? Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to go to the next page and we're going to do cylinder or not a cylinder. Now be careful because a lot of you think cylinders are really tall. But in this one, there's a cylinder that's really short. That's right, it's the tuna fish. Is it the tennis balls, the package, or the pyramid? The tennis balls are in a cylinder. Good job. Is it the orange, the shipping tube, or the phone? I don't know, the megaphone. It's the tube. Yep, the shipping tube. That's awesome. So this shape is called a cylinder. Can you guys say cylinder? Cylinder. Good job. All right. So what I want you to try now is I want you to look through here and I want you to put an X on the ones that are cylinders. Oh, I gave me so many good ideas. When you think you're ready, look up here and we'll see if you got the same cylinders that I got. Nicely done. All right, we're going to turn the page now and we're going to go on. We're going to talk instead of a cylinder now. We're going to... Cease. Please stop. She's having a little trouble. 1, 2, 2. Thank you. So today we're going to talk about a cone. And a cone is sort of like a cylinder, but a little different. So we're on page 597. And so I want you to draw at least 2 things that look like a cone. The first thing I can think of is an ice cream cone. So I'm going to draw an ice cream cone there. What are you drawing on yours? The other thing that reminds me of a cone is a party hat. That's right, a party hat is shaped like a cone. So I drew an ice cream cone and a party hat that are both cones. Here, I want you to draw something that's not a cone, or maybe you drew something different over here, like a construction cone. Those are pretty cool. Those are shaped like a cone too. They look like this. Those are pretty cool. Maybe a construction cone too. All right, so when you're finished with that, go ahead and unpause the video and meet me on the next page to talk about what a cone has. Now, does a cone have any flat surfaces? Well, let's look at it. Does it have any flat surfaces? Sure does on the bottom. Definitely has one flat surface, but it also has a curved surface around the top. So how many flat surfaces does it have? At the bottom, one flat surface. So it definitely has flat surfaces, curved surfaces, and one flat surface on the bottom. All right, your job now, let's go through and let's cross off the cones. Yep, I agree. Which one is the cone? The party hat? I agree. Are there any cones on this one? Oh, they were tricky. There's no cones on the bottom. You guys did such an amazing job working through cylinders and cones tomorrow. If you want some more 3D practice, in your green packet, there are some great pages on 3D shapes. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow.